There's so many chickens. Why? This room is going to be so full of chickens when we're done. Hello everybody, my name is Casey Dreamer and welcome to another episode of Anatomically Correct Mob Houses. Today we'll be making a chicken factory, which was suggested to us by a viewer named Phil S. Thank you so much for the suggestion. And now without further ado, let's jump right into it. Alright, so the blocks we are going to be working with are black concrete, light gray concrete, smooth stone, block of iron, snow block, copper blocks, gold blocks, yellow concrete, dark oak planks, dark oak trapdoors, mangrove planks, yellow terracotta, ladders, jungle trapdoors, and acacia trapdoors. Now let's jump right into a time lapse. Alright, so this is the exterior of the chicken complete. I ended up having to change a couple of things halfway through the build. I noticed that the body of the chicken was a little too short, so I ended up making it a little wider. You may have seen that in the time-lapse, but the one thing that didn't end up in the time-lapse and that I changed afterwards was the legs were too far forward, so I just moved them all one back. Well, technically 2 blocks back, because each block in one of these builds is 1/4 of a pixel. So 1 pixel of the actual mob equals 4 blocks. And this here is the inside, the interior of the factory. I plan on putting the chicken aging system in this main area. I plan on having like all sorts of cool pipes coming out of the chicken in different places to make it look more like a factory, and also having like chickens in minecarts rolling around. So like when you to take the chicken from one part of the factory to another, it gets deposited into a minecart and that gets carted around, and then hopefully my goal is to have chickens aging in the main body here, deposit them into minecarts, have the minecarts go around so that it looks really cool, and then have that taken up to the top here, so somewhere up top, either the back of the chicken or up through the head. So just up through there, we'll have the chickens ejected and launched into the air. All right, time for a struggle bus redstone montage. I'm going to regret this. Alright, so the chicken creation system. I think this is it and it's working. So basically, I haven't added them yet, but because we already have too many chickens and I don't want this system popping out chickens constantly. But basically, in this chamber, you're going to have a ton of chickens laying eggs, which go into these hoppers. And then whenever there are any eggs in this dispenser, it will shoot an egg out and into this chamber here where there's a tripwire hook that detects when a chicken is made. And this trap door opens up, dropping the chicken into this space. Well, immediately at the same time, a minecart is pushed out of this dispenser and pushed through where the chicken is dropped, and then pushes it out onto the track, where I'm going to continue the track and have it go all around the factory as the chicken ages in its minecart. It takes approximately 20 minutes for a chicken to age up from a baby into an adult. So I need the chickens to be going around on their loop for about a day in game. Then I want to take the chickens and have them redirected, probably using a daylight sensor, to have them redirect once a day onto another track, which takes them up into the head and shoots them out the top. And then you have a rain of adult chickens. All right. This barrel is going to be where we put minecarts. So later on I'll add a system, I think. I'll try and add a system which takes the used minecart, once the chickens have been ejected, up here in the head area, it'll take the minecart and transport it back to here, where it will be dispensed into this hopper and sent back into the system. All right, time to add way too many chickens to this thing. I'm going to start with 24 and see what that rate looks like. All right. That's 24 chickens. And they will start laying eggs, and this should then just start automatically producing chickens and adding it to the spiral. More struggling. Alright, time to find a way to change the track. How did you get on that track? Why are minecarts the bane of my existence? Oh my goodness, stop. You're on the wrong track. Alright. So I have it so that when it's day, it will switch to this track and send the cart this way. But I want it to only do it at, like, dusk or, like, dawn. I only want it to do it at dawn. So I need to figure out a way to tell it to only send the signal when both of them. That might work. This chicken has no brain. It's fine. All right, time to make the brain/launching mechanism. This is gonna be fun. More pain. Oh. All right. So now I have the minecart retrieval system in place. This is the starts of the brain launching system, because chickens are brainless. And this end of the track will eventually connect to here. So when the chickens are redirected this way, they'll come up here, go up through this system. I haven't wired up the launching mechanism either, but they'll get deposited onto this slime and then launched up through the roof. And then the minecart will roll off the end empty onto this track here. It'll take it down this way and then around and all the way back to this cactus, which will deposit the empty minecart back into this system here. And there's a chicken that was stuck in the system. Oh, they're all doing a bouncy back and forth. This is a mess. That should not be happening, but it's... Oh, a couple ended up over here. Ah, they get stuck over here. I'll reset the whole system before this is over. This is probably the most chaotic project I have ever attempted. This is what I get for trying to wrangle chickens. I think that should work. Yes! Okay, the timing I think is a little too slow. But that's an easy fix. Just that, I think, probably is good. Now I just need to... deal with all of that. There. Okay, it takes it around this way. Up this way. This might need a little boost. Alright, let's see if this thing does what it says on the package. I made the package. So, if it doesn't, that's my fault. Maybe I need rebranding. Alrighty. Alright, it's going around, it's going around. There it goes. Alright, it's sending it up. Oh, it wasn't fast enough. The chicken just walked right off. But that did send it there. That's a bit slow. But it does send it back into the system. That's perfect. Okay. The chicken was launched. But I don't know if the chicken got high enough to leave and only came directly back down. So the thing that I think I need to do... Alright, so the chicken definitely gets launched far enough up. I now just need a secondary mechanism out the top of the chicken that once it's launched will close the thing. Welcome to Redstoning with Casey, where I have no idea what I'm doing but somehow manage to make crazy things anyway. I make my life complicated. So I've got the timing for this, I think, correct. Now I just need a way to boop the chicken off the platform like that. That might work. And then that should just launch the chicken off the front. All right, let's see if this works. Yes! Yes, it worked! It worked! I have a chicken launching machine! Yes! I am way too happy about this. This is amazing. This is amazing. Oh, this has taken me so long. Like, I've been working on this for like 3 days. Oh boy. All right. So all I need to do now is some tidying up, I think. I think the entire mechanism is now complete. And I just need to clean it up and decorate. And I will get back to you guys once I've done that. And that's the chicken factory complete. This was the most convoluted build that I have ever done, and it took me way longer than I expected. I'm really happy with how it turned out, though. I added a couple of extra bug fixes to the redstone system. Up at the top, I kind of fixed the chicken launching system so that it launches consistently. I also fixed the problem of chickens getting loose. Let me show you. So if we go down here, we had a couple of different problems with chickens getting out of the system. There's an extra chicken. How did you get here? How did you get here? Okay. That shouldn't happen. I don't know how that got there, but well, we're ignoring that. But we've had problems with chickens getting loose, and now I think I have fixed most of the problems. So first off, I made it so that if there are no mine carts in this barrel here, then there will be no eggs being shot into the egg chamber. So now it's an AND gate. So there needs to be eggs in this hopper, which there are, and there needs to be mine carts in the chest. I also added in a little extra glass here so that if one of the eggs turns into a 4 chicken egg instead of a 1 chicken egg, those chickens, 4 chickens, will go down into this space, be unable to leave, and then they will be eaten by all of the fox bodyguards. You can kind of see them running around down there. Which does kind of make this place even more cursed, because sometimes in the middle of the night, the foxes will just start screeching. This place is honestly very cursed. It is the most convoluted redstone I have ever built for a machine that is absolutely useless. In addition to the foxes eliminating chickens, I also put in a slime there so that if the minecart hits a chicken before the foxes can clear them out, it gets bounced back and will go all the way through. I also added a slime here so that in the rare cases where a minecart falls on top of another minecart and gets bounced back, it doesn't go all the way back to the beginning, but instead will just get launched back forward and continue on. So that should be most of the glitches fixed. All right, that's everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please consider subscribing, leave a like, and comment down below what you thought. And until next time, don't forget to just keep dreaming. Bye! Chicken! So many. Oh, whoops. Well, that dealt with the problem. No, it didn't! Okay, I think that fixed the problem. Nope! I don't remember how this works. There it goes. Oh, that's morbid.